everyone, for day one of Tokyo in Tulsa. Well, day one. Let's get started. And I woke up at, I think it was like 10 o'clock. I think 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock. And Tokyo in Tulsa doesn't start until, well, it doesn't start until 2 o'clock. So I had really nothing to do. I just woke up. My friend hasn't woken up yet. He didn't wake up until probably 1:30 or 1 o'clock, which he was smart to do. But me, I just decided to stay up, and I wake up and stay up the whole rest of the day. I'm one of those guys. If I wake up, I'm up. But I get up. I'm just sitting in my room. I had my 3DS, so I played some games while I was waiting. So around, I think, 1 o'clock, I decided to get dressed, and I walked, because how my hotel room it goes, you have to walk to the front, and you have to cross the street to get it. There's like 2 ways to get across. You can go to you have to, it's like right after you exit the entry, you have to take a right. And when you take that right, there's the street you gotta cross, and then you gotta go take another. When you cross the street, take a right, and there's the front on your left after maybe maybe another like 300 feet. But after you do that, and then the other one's just right there, that 300 feet I was talking about. There's just another walkway to your right, but that's for the hotel that has the sky bridge. You can take that or the sky bridge. I'd rather take this. Well, it's hot in the sky bridge anyways. But I already told you how unstable that is from the last video. But once I got there at 1 o'clock, people were going in already. And usually, I've only been to maybe ZumiCon, and I just went to another convention that I might be talking about later. Or not in this review, but in another review. And I got there, and really I just walked in, and there's a lot, and they have a weapons check line, which it's just only like 2 doors to go in, and they have a weapons check line and a weapon check line and a bag check line. Right there on those 2 doors that you gotta go through, and I say that was pretty good, because there's 2 ways you can go in through the front or the back, and there is a weapon and bag check line on the other side, but not a lot of people go through there. There was probably hardly anyone going through that side, but they had that side locked for I think the first day, because I never saw anyone go back there on the first day. But once I get in there, a lot of people are just standing around, just chatting up, because it's hot. It was a very hot day, and it's like right early. It's like in the afternoon around like 1:30 and 1 o'clock, and it's like 100 and maybe 5 or 100 degrees. And if you ever wore a costume, it's hot, and you're wearing heavy duty costumes, because I'm wearing my Robin costume, and that has alone have 2 or 3 layers on, and that's crazy. Well, it's not crazy. But I get there, and I'm just wearing it, and just standing there. People are standing around, not bothering anything. They're just standing around to get out of the heat. Well, the guy I told you guys about on day 0. He does it again in day 1. He tells us all to clear out. That's not bothering anything. None of us. We're all just in that line, that hallway. And if there was, if there were people in the other way where the other booths and everything, you shouldn't. They just kicked us all out basically. And we're out there in the heat, and it's awful. We're all sweating, because even then, if it's 100 and 105, the humid's not helping either, and we're all drenching out in sun. Well, all those people that were left to go to the hotel right across the street, my friend decides to wake up. Yeah, again at 1:30. He gets dressed. He comes down and thinking, "Hey, where's that? Is everyone?" And I told him he's not. They're not letting us in. So he decides, "Hey, let's just go back to the front room or the lobby area of the hotel." So we get there. Everyone's there. I mean, not even people from my hotel are there. And it's just packed. I mean, the whole lobby is just crazy amount of, and I mean, it's a big lobby area. It's a big size lobby, and it's covered in cosplayers. And then the second floor, there's a second floor like where you can go straight to the parking, and then the sky bridge. That's covered too. People are there too. It's just no one wants to stay. There might be, at best, just casual people dressed in casual clothes that are still up there at front, or people, because the funny thing is that Pokemon Go, there's a gym right in front, and that's it. And they're probably the only people there are probably the ones who are playing Pokemon Go in casual clothes, or people who dress in casual clothes who don't mind staying out there in the heat. And so it gets pretty close to 2 o'clock, and we get up there, and everyone's crammed to the, no, it's not one, it's 1:45. Sorry, it's not 2, it's 1:45, and we're crammed all at the door. And that guy comes again, yes, and he tells us all to back away from the doors, because we're trying to all get in the shade and everything. He tells us to back away, so we're all out in the heat again. And it gets around 2 o'clock, and then he's yelling again. He tells us all the way to get back from the door, and then told us to get in this line. And I don't think I had any issues from him, but I keep hearing off and on about him yelling and him getting too, let's just say like he's typically is from the last times I thought. So we get in there. Line's actually going pretty fast, because all they're doing is telling guys if they have weapons, bring your weapons and open your bags. A lot of people did do that, which I'm kind of glad, and I got in the front with my friend. So we opened the bag. I already had my badge out. Showed the badge, got my weapon checked. Well, Robin had a sword, so I had a sword. I got my weapons checked. Went through my bag. They went through my bag. All you had to do was open, and then they would just. I wish they didn't put their hands in, but it's weapons check, and I'd rather them do that than not checking bags and someone brings something that would kill us all with these recent stuff going on. But as we go, and we got it checked, I went, and this is when me and my friend separated. So what we did, so what he did, he decided to go, I forgot. He went to another panel. I went to an Undertale Q&A. I have watched a walkthrough of Undertale, but I've never played the game. Yes, I am so bad a person who hasn't played Undertale. And it's a pretty good game, but one of those where I'd rather watch than play. I don't know why. It's just one of those games. And the Q&A was actually, it was, if I gave it a rating, I would give it a 7 out of 10. There was some times where I sit here, because it was like sometimes they would answer the question and there would just be a long pause, and you were sitting here like, what's going on? But it was hilarious. There was a lot of funny moments. And like they did a Q&A for them all, and that lasts pretty. It was only like a, I think maybe 45-minute panel, and it was they asked questions a lot, and I think the last like 10 minutes, it was a quiz game where they gave out prizes, and that was that panel. I did not go, and I left. I did not go into any other panels until I did try to go to the anime murder game, but I couldn't go in because they were full. So, and at this one, if you do not have a seat, they are full. So you try getting in there and they don't have any chairs. Well, too bad. You got to go out. So I got there. They were full. That was a blast. So I decided to go to a panel, another panel instead. Anime DJ at 5:30, and gosh, I thought it was going to be about anime songs being remixed or DJ'd. No, it's just music that are being DJ'd. So, and one thing I'm glad I kind of gave it was they taught you how to do DJ, which that was pretty cool. But then it was about dancing. I wanted to come here to learn about DJ or watch you do DJ on anime songs, not watch people dance. But whatever. I really would blow this average, just the panel. If I was there to do DJs, if I was DJ related stuff, but most of the time it was about just watching these two guys that were part of the panel dancing. So yeah, that if you're gonna do anime DJing, yes, it wasn't anime DJ, it was DJing, not anime songs. But if you're gonna do DJing, don't just make it DJing. Don't make it this dancing panel. I went to the vending room really quick for about maybe quick 10 minutes, and I went through there just to see it real quick before I went to another panel. I then went to Bakura's and Margaret's Evil Council of Doom, and it was an 18+ panel. It was, I can't remember much of the panel. It was just more I would say it was average. I really can't remember much of it. I would say it was just that mid one, but that's really all I can remember of it. It's just balanced. It was really not disappointing, and it wasn't really exciting. It was just that midline there. But after that, I tried to go to the Mori D's concert, but let's say that was just Ubers. So I get there, and I wait till the line to get short. The line gets short. I get in there, and he tells me I can't go in because I have to clear out. Because you have to have a bag size. Well, all the conventions, they give you a convention bag, which I should have mentioned in the other video. They give you convention bags. Well, they had this one rule where it had to be this certain size. Well, they gave you all the bags that were that size. So I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. That was pretty nice that they did that. Well, they changed the rules to where you can't have a bag. So now you can't have a bag. And now I was sitting here and go, great, now I have to got to go all the way back to my room and put on my bag. Well, I felt like, man, let me go to this line. There's another line called the bag check where you just put your bag and they put a tag number on your bag, and they put a wrist tag with that number on you. But that line was even longer. They only had 2 people. I mean, it's it was think of it like a baseball park, like a vending area, and it's a big size. You could put let's say you can lay 4 bodies across it if you want to, and I'm taking maybe 5-foot people, and they only have 2 people checking bags. Yeah, that didn't go well. The line was pretty long, and I missed the concert. Okay, thanks. I missed a good concert. So it might have been at 11. No, it was. I think it was 11 or 11:30. And so really, I had nowhere to go because it was pretty much the rave party, and I was deciding maybe going on the rave or not. But then I felt like, oh great, I might have the same issue again. Because after that, you have to go get your bag. So basically, I went through the line again to get my bag. And it was pretty much towards the end of the day, because I think it was the last hour left until the Oh gosh, until the rave part. Oh, I think it wasn't the rave party. I think it was some. Yeah, I think it was like the early. I think it was a rave party maybe. But I didn't decide to go. I just decided to leave, and I didn't go to bed until 2 o'clock. So that was pretty much my day one. My day one wasn't too exciting. It was. I think the morning part was the best part of it, and then it just went downhill from there. So I wish it was a lot better, but that was it for day one. I hope you guys liked this day one. It seemed like I didn't, but I did at the first part. So I'll see you guys later until day two.